another podcast for the Daily News with Mike DePilla. I'm Mike McGuire. Today we're talking about Bears football. Not quite the start that a lot of us fans anticipated out of the Bears.
One offensive touchdown to the offensive lineman in 2 games.
So today I'm going to bring up a couple of concerns that a lot of Bears fans have had lately. We're going to sit here and chew on them and decide if they're legitimate fears or just kind of bullshit that we can brush under the carpet. Starting off with Tank Johnson. What are the risks of him leaking some inside information that the Bears don't want him letting out there to the Dallas Cowboys?
I'll say bullshit on that concern. Unless he's going to share how to score some good pot in Arizona, have some car troubles.
Which he knows how to do well.
Well, he probably already taught Lance Briggs.
Don't forget about how to put your guns in the pack and play. Right. That's important too. So he's got a lot of information that might be helpful for people in Texas, but not necessarily about football.
No.
Let's just brush that one off. Then moving on. What do you think about the safety tandem after Mike Brown's injury of Adam Archuleta and Daniel Manning?
I still like them. I said before, I still kind of fear because of Mike Brown had this big game potential, big play potential. I don't know if these two guys have it.
Hey, Manning was in the right place at the right time against KC.
Yeah, but are you worried about them against Terrell Owens and high-flying offense?
Absolutely. I mean, you can't ask Archuleta to be something that he isn't. He is a run stopper. He's not a great pass coverage guy. He's serviceable, but you're going to lose some playmaking ability when Mike Brown goes down, and I still am worried about it. I think Manning's going to be lost once or twice, and I think he's going to make some big plays too, but I think it is a concern. All right, another concern. Cedric Benson. Is his performance going to be enough to carry the load for the Bears?
I think that's a big concern, and it has been since day one. He's had 4 starts as a Bear, 1 last year, 3 this year, and he really hasn't done all that much. He's got 1 100-yard start, but here's what he doesn't do, Mike. He doesn't block.
That's my biggest concern. I mean, he just waves at people as they go by to hammer Rex.
Yeah.
And Thomas Jones picked that up. Statistically, I think he's going to be able to put up the yards. He could do 1,300 yards like Thomas Jones. He might lose some of the pass catching. But I think he's going to put up as good numbers rushing. It's what I worry about is, are we going to be able to drop back and pass in a max protect if he's flopping by every linebacker?
Not to mention, Mike, we've seen some trouble with the offensive line so far.
Yep.
They haven't really held their own in pass coverage and run.
Well, is that a concern to you? I mean, those guys are getting older.
Well, who's your concern here, Cedric Benson or the offensive line?
I'm less concerned about Cedric. I think he's going to do the job. I think you said it yourself. He's only started 4 games here. Let the guy get acclimated. Hopefully the blocking will get better, and I think he's a hard enough runner. He fits the Bears style. He's going to put up some numbers.
Well, you say yourself, though, he's running inexperienced. The offensive line is a pretty solid veteran core.
Doesn't get much more experience
I
than that.
expect them to put it together. I worry about Cedric Benson.
All right, well, there you go. We got 1 in Cedric's camp and 1 out. All right, Rex Grossman, got to ask it. Even Donovan McNabb's talking about the scrutiny that Grossman gets these days. So what do you think? Is Rex a real
Can you imagine if Rex was black?
Jeez.
What Donovan would say.
I'm not touching that one, but good, interesting
I'm just
thought.
kidding. But no, I think that you always worry about Rex Grossman. You always worry about him making bad decisions and throwing off his back foot and throwing into double coverage and lobbing the passes. He's still got to step up his game.
I'm not going to say I'm not concerned about it, but is Brian Greasy the answer or just a bunch of new questions?
It's all about Orton's neckered beard. That's the answer.
I think the game plan for Grossman, when was the last time you saw him go deep?
He hasn't this year.
It's been an offense more tailored to Greasy's strengths. It's slants and quick stuff they're trying to hit, and that ain't working. So if they're going to keep that offense, maybe Greasy deserves a look.
Well, I agree, but I think this is the telltale week because the Bears are going to have to put up 20-some points to beat the Cowboys.
Well, that's it. That's our State of the Bears concerns right now. For Mike DePilla, I'm Mike McGuire saying, Go Bears!
Throw myself off, look out.